Here we begin game 3. Just getting the team selected right now. We're going to have Jehovah's Nuggets taking on the Thunder of Speed Lehman. Two very interesting rosters. We got Derrick Rose going up against Zach LaVine, Kobe Bryant going up against James Harden, Jabari Parker against Al-Farouq Aminu. See their rankings there. Thunder are middle of the pack. Nuggets are ranked pretty lowly. Carmelo Anthony at small forward going up against Carmelo's playing power forward going up against Miratelovic. And the center matchup is Jerome Jordan versus Serge Ibaka. So players playing out of their natural position a little bit on the Denver Nuggets, but we'll see how that works out for this tournament. Let's get started.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hopefully.
So good to have you with us.
Okay, I turned all music
here.
off
Welcome
because
to the NBA
I'm getting
on
screwed
2K
on Twitch
Sports,
here.
Joined as always by Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Denver Nuggets. And the Nuggets finding themselves really sliding recently. The wheels have started to come off for them recently. Clearly a mid-season swoon taking place. We'll see if they can start to shake out of it tonight. When it comes to versatile scorers, Carmelo Anthony right there at the top of the list.
Yes, he's a big body guy, loves to play inside, loves to play outside. He can post up, loves to operate on that pinch post, has gotten better as a three-point shooter. You can't take everything away from this guy. You got to give something up.
He can certainly be a handful, that's for sure. So is Kevin Harlan. It's your turn.
Okay, yeah. I took out all music because I've been just getting jobbed by pushing the music. So
Live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K.
here we go.
Kevin
Hopefully
Holliday
no
with
copyright
Steve
infringement.
Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
James Harden back in a Thunder uniform. Look at that.
It was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack.
And Harden kicks the game off right away with a three-point shot.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Al-Farouq Aminu.
Enjoy the game.
LaVine is out there with Bryant. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Anthony in at power forward. Now here's Bryant. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. And the jumper falls for him. On defense, the Nuggets, they come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. You didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Parker's shot is off.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
LaVine passes to Ibaka. And Aminu kicks to Kobe. A fadeaway, and it's Denver scoring again.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The dish to Ibaka, and stolen by Jordan. 4-on-3 break. A baseline J, and it's Rose missing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Passes to Parker with it. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Aminu. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Brian. Shoot first and ask questions later is a philosophy all players can, and one he instilled in his team today. With the shooters they've got, he wants any open look to immediately result in a jump shot. Players love it, Kevin.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate their approach with the three ball.
Here's after Oklahoma City gets the three. This is to Anthony. Pass to Aminu. Baca against Jordan. To Levine. On the clock. Releases. Bryant's shot is off.
I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And the wide open shot from good. It's Harden. Got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. Aminu with a screen for Bryant. Here's Levine. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the response? Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that. Well, nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
That's good. Got his second basket.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Kobe kicks to Levine. Back to Bryant. Pass to Carmelo. From the top of the... Here's Ibaka. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Attack mode.
And you know, if defense, make sure it's... They did, preventing the and one.
And a closer look here at the score for the Thunder.
The three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Well, what an incredible journey it's been for Serge Ibaka. Growing up in the Congo during a terrible civil war, the tragic loss of his mom to a stroke, the streets so unsafe that she couldn't leave the home to go to a hospital. To go from that to where he is now, and an indescribable contrast and an amazing story.
And Ibaka planned as a youth to escape the Congo and find a provide for his family.
Well, and it's a big family too. I mean, he's the third youngest of 18 brothers and sisters. Pretty incredible. And now he's not just helping them, but he's making a huge difference for thousands of people throughout Africa, supporting orphanages, hospitals, schools. I mean, what great work Ibaka is doing.
Here's Anthony. Jabari Parker making his last shot. With the shot. And again, Denver no good. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 12-3 run. It's Harden with the drive. Back to Rose. Jordan with the screen on Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets 6. Anthony, the pass to Ibaka. Now here's Anthony, averaging 24 points per contest. Ibaka dishes to Bryant. Back to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Anthony. And that one comes up a bit short. The Thunder leading by 6. Rose kicks to Parker. Parker left side. He feeds it to Jordan. Harden the pass to Parker. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Looking in. 5 points so far.
Good work. Pack some more.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
James Harden with those rush hour handles, whether it's breaking his man down in isolation or running the pick and roll, he keeps that thing on a string.
It's trailed by 8. They really want to find that ignite.
I think, Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Kobe, averaging 22 points a game. Here's Ibaka. The Nuggets with another miss. And Harden, a left-hander. Defenders tend to have more trouble, it seems, guys, with softballs.
Well, and especially with Harden because of how crafty he is. He's got that Manu Ginobili Euro move, the change of speed, change of direction, and then the strength. I mean, that's what separates him. He draws contact and seems to just...
Here's Levine. Anthony kicks to Bryant. Now to Ibaka. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. He's got his points in the...
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
On him, Steve, that far from the hoop.
And the by Harden.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar helping out to this league.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now here's Bryant. Kobe's got 6 points. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19 screen in the corner. Back to Rose. Oklahoma City moving it around. Levine passes to... Fades away. That one a little long. The Thunder leading by 8. Harden dishes to... Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 10 points for James Harden.
Off to a really solid start. He's knocked down 4 of his first 5.
Outside Anthony. To the left wing. Levine kicks to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. So the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Jabari Parker, a self-described obedient kid, maintained a 3.7 GPA through. He went so far he had lower self-esteem in his younger days. Believe me, I see as an artist as you might think. But there's no reason for this guy to doubt his worth now, especially on a basketball court.
And he makes the first. And as humble as Jabari Parker seems off the court, Clark, he seems like one of those guys who flips a switch when he steps on the floor. Great motor, terrific hunger, real competitor.
Yeah, extremely competitive and confident and assertive. And with his talent, and you add those attributes, you've got a guy that looks like he could be a potential all-star somewhere.
It's trailed by 13. Now Webster. He dishes it to Watson. And here is Webster. Anthony, no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
A good old, and he splashed on the 3.
up top. Webster covering. Smith outside. Parker left side. Sends the screen for Smith. Off the screen. Denver grabs the miss. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Pondexter kicks to Watson. The wide open look here for Anthony. Dishes to Webster. Out to the right wing. Covered by Smith. Webster with it. Bring it in, but likely to change. Watson with it. He's against Parker. Shot is off. They're on a 16-7 run. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
And a nice lately, they're making a strong effort on the board, and it's paying dividends for them.
The Thunder have 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That's no good.
There is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City GM, the home court advantage in
Let's
the
see where we're
NBA.
at. Oh, wow, Oklahoma City Thunder are just manhandling the Denver Nuggets right now.
He's checked in for
10-point lead in the first quarter. Not a I gotta say, Cooper is really good looking.
And the Thunder moving to OKC 6 really become this community, whether it was from the helping revitalize downtown. You see how a team can provide a rallying cry.
Maybe Denver's bench though.
Community.
Perhaps Denver's bench can outplay.
Points of the game. Good on the shot, and that shaves the
Bucket right there.
Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's poised to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now here's Parker. He's got 8. Ajinça kicks to
Man,
Smith.
team with Jabari Parker and James Harden. That's really.
Off target from outside.
That's a really, really good back.
Oklahoma City Park, they've certainly the playoffs in all first season here. Superstar talent as well.
Yeah, you go back to that OKC 23 wins. They've been a powerhouse, and the fans now expect this team to not only contend, but to actually bring home an NBA title.
Here is Smith. The pass to Hood. For the 3. No good.
3-point rebound, but looks like for anyone.
For the first quarter, it's the Thunder leading by 9. The second quarter comes. Don't go anywhere.
I'm gonna take a quick look here. Oh no, music's playing. I can't have that. That music's what's been screwing me over. These streams. Let me see if something real quick. See what the stats are. I haven't been able to see what's been going on. James Harden with 10 points. Jabari Parker with 8 points. Harden 2 for 2 from 3. Elovic doing pretty good. Derrick Rose. All right, Kobe Bryant. I mean, wow, that's a right there. So they have something that's going to be a true blowout.
As we move here into the second, what do you guys think about the Thunder here?
And a good club. I like it together. Moved and did a nice defensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off the board too.
In here real quick. Hold on. Okay. Sucks that music's still playing on the PA system. They have to turn the PA volume all the way down because block game.
The Nuggets trail by 9. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of it, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Al is out there with Quincy Pondexter. Then it's Webster, and it's Azili in at the 5. Here's Watson, and blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Great D.
And guys, you look at some of the numbers here for C.J. Watson, how this season has been coming along for him. He's around 10 points, 3 assists, and you always want that leader in the second unit. Play that role.
Steve, he comes on and runs the show for him when the reserves log minutes.
Here's Hood. Feeds it to the Pope. 3-pointer off the mark. Now Watson to Webster. Left wing. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact. 2-2.
Here we look at Oklahoma, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in rebound, first in a percent, and they're the number 2 scoring team in the league. This is a
and probably
Martell Webster, look at that hair.
The most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very
Almost got
physical.
that Gumby
They'll
slam.
put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't ask and really attack them back.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Parker. Harden comes in for Hood, and Derek subbed in. Some change. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Azili. Bryant comes in for Quincy Pondexter, and Levine subbed in for. He is in 9. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's
To Jinsa misses that shot.
Aminu's got his 3rd rebound.
Nuggets really use a bucket here. Gets us down to 6. They'll be right back in it. Turn around, inside shot. You go. 6 points. Denver's not going away yet.
Here in the second quarter. And Doris Burke.
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Derrick Rose superstar doesn't lean towards the limelight. He said, I was always didn't say too much, and people didn't think much. I followed everything that was going on in the room and always knew my surroundings. Paying attention to defense, that's part of being a point guard. Guys?
Certainly a surreal. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Being down
2 minutes into the second. Jordan sets the pick for Rose. Green. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Alright, misses that 3.
Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one. Big kick. Clock at 6. Webster with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Fires the three.
Webster from way back
So
downtown.
the Thunder will take it the other. 13 leading the game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude
Some good matchups, and I'll tell you that Pacers game.
Aminu for three.
Aminu with the
Big
bucket.
shot, 5-point
Kobe
game.
doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
Has been, but I heard last season was
Harden answers right back. Is balling tonight.
Right wing. Now here's Webster, guarded by Harden. Right back
Going for
with
his
the
own
of
three,
his
but it's
own.
no good.
It's no good. Passes it to Teletovic. They grab their own miss. He's got 13. In the corner.
And his hard pass to the Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Here's Jordan. Contact up and 2 shots coming up.
Shot to take those 3-point shots. I like this matchup. I like both.
so
Tournament.
far this season. He's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are out numbers.
And guys,
Like the last season's tournament we had. I don't see a so, which I also like. I like
what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men.
Time calls decide to talk it over. Goes over the plan. Players are getting a much chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. We know the drill well. Drinking the Gatorade.
Yeah, no question. I mean, the fatigue that can set in during a test, and so it's important for us to stay
hydrated.
Yeah, I try with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
He's really immersed.
The Nuggets shooting 6 free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. 4% on the season.
And that's a little better than last year free throw line.
And the drop.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks.
Zach
really
LaVine. I'm really interested
consistent
to
with
see how
his
he's going to do. Get big minutes here, and he's shown flashes. Yeah, you know, he's good games here. He had a 8-point game against, of course, the winner.
Brooks is
Got a big chance to step up here starting for these Denver Nuggets. Oh. Playing defense like that, though, he's going to be out there too long.
And, you know, there was a great stat about 5 steals. Brooks.
Dean trying to get some revenge, looking for a lane to probe him, but he can't find it. Carmelo has it.
13.
They need to do more of. Get the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so in this game.
Good.
Pay for lack of coverage.
Yeah, he had a really good. He'll knock.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6, and that one's good.
Good inside bucket there. Denver's trying to claw their way back. They're slowly trying to claw their way back into this one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Boy, he from key players time in the league. And he's done it by increasing his range and efficiency from outside, and he's done it every season. You really have to admire his work ethic. Everybody raves about the character of this young man.
Here's Rose. 8 points for him. Outside Jordan. Harden outside. Jordan to Harden.
Down low pass to Jordan. Jordan with the loose control of the ball. Passes out to Rose.
Shot clock at 6.
Derrick Rose with the cold-blooded three-pointer.
Rose has got 11 points.
11-point lead might be the biggest of the night.
Improve his game, and if you look at his shot charts year by year, there are distinct where he's getting the shots from. Who knows what kind of range he'll have in 2 years.
Now here is Ibaka. Points for team against Oklahoma City.
Performance without mentioning his superior shot blocking in that game. Really.
A few seconds shot off for a shot clock. Bricks a three-pointer. Rebound. James Harden looking to push this mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebound.
Well, that's
A little bit of a lane there, but not enough. Makes a smart pass to Kobe Bryant. Gets the layup. Great to see Kobe Bryant out there playing again.
Here's Rose. The basket by Kobe. Rose passes to Harden.
Harden, another mid-range jump shot, and it's good.
Harden's got 15 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
You know what? Let me see if I can turn off the PA music, because we don't want any music. I don't want the PA guy down. I just want the music down. It may just all be the same thing. All right.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. James Harden, number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opponent's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up there on the steals list.
Yeah, he enjoys those challenges, loves them as a matter of fact. I mean, he wants those tough assignments, and he is really active defensively, Steve.
Now here is Ibaka, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Anthony, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 8 points.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Harden with it. Webster covering.
Derrick Rose looking like Jeremy Lamb out there.
Can't get it to
Harden misses the layup. Webster
Give
giving it to Levine. Not going to be able to get a fast break going, but then he can still get a good shot off. Levine has a little bit of space. Pulls up. No good.
Harden with the rebound.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss
I want to see a fantastic Zach Levine dunk.
Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the night. The Nuggets trail by 11. Levine kicks to Webster. Outside, Kobe. Out to the right wing.
Bryant gets to Ibaka inside. Oh, Ibaka with a terrible pass back out to Kobe. That's going to be a
Out of
turnover.
bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Carmelo Anthony.
Horrible pass.
Over the last month, making major contributions, averaging about 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
While we have a chance here, let's check out some stats for James Harden. First in scoring, 3rd in steals, and of course passing, such a big part of his game, one of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA.
What's going on here,
He's
bro?
the one guy you don't want to see.
Sometimes these
coming out of
refs,
the
man, they're
opposing
really
locker
slow
room.
to get the ball back in the
Now
game.
here's Bryant. 10 points for him. Webster with the screen for Bryant.
I wonder if next year they're going to add in the
Left to the wing.
Secaucus. New York
Levine
live replay
that one
feature.
off the back iron and out.
They abused that in every single game I ever
Oklahoma
watched
City leading by
this
11.
season.
Rose passes to Teletovic. To the middle. Here's Harden.
They gotta say it. They gotta say, we're going to Secaucus.
Hard with one hand.
They gotta show a bunch of guys standing in a room,
Memorable dunk than that.
looking at a
And
bunch
we
of
know he's
monitors,
capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances.
win like
Simple
45 seconds of
one-handers, just
debate
fine.
and talk until the call is
Now
made.
here's Bryant. Screen by Ibaka. Kobe goes in.
Ooh, that's a great block and a great
Well, they've only
save.
got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a
Wow.
lot bigger than it is.
Thunder
Well, the
bringing the
score has
Thunder
a lot to
tonight.
do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding
That was a
gap would be
sweet
huge.
play right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. A different look for Oklahoma City. Parker's checked in for Jordan. Hood comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Ish Smith in for Rose. The Nuggets also changing it up. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Ibaka. Pondexter comes in for Martell Webster. And it's Watson in for Levine. And he's good on the second.
14 points.
By 14.
Not good, not good. Nuggets cannot
Here's
get back in
Watson.
this game, and so far it's been really
Averaging 10 points
one-sided.
per contest. There's a good screen. Anthony with it. He's picked up by.
And I don't know if Carmelo can handle
Ezeli kicks to Kobe.
another devastating loss in one of these tournaments.
Steps back and shoots.
You remember
Long
last
drive left.
season's tournament, Carmelo was really pissed off. He was trying to pick a fight with the interviewee
Smith the pass
after
to
the
Hood.
game. It was really crazy.
Smith outside.
He swore on that day he'd come back with a vengeance, but so far it's not happening
Pass
for
to
him.
Hood. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. Lets it go from the baseline.
And Jabari with the smooth jump shot.
Parker's got 10 points.
This
Well,
game's
as they
getting really
continue
out
to
of hand
dominate,
real
you wonder
fast here.
just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Here's Pondexter. Right now averaging 5 points a game. It's Anthony with the drive. Ezeli dishes to Anthony. Marvelous lead.
It's a nice
pass, and he
look.
Throws it down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Harden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Harden doing it all. He's got 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
And he makes the first. And the
Yeah,
Thunder
Harden's
making a
pretty
switch
much
here.
had this game
check
locked
in.
down
And
with his
both free
contributions
throws
from the
good.
start. I mean, he
James
started the
Harden.
game off with a big
You know, he's
bucket.
as close to a sure thing as you
And
can possibly have when he steps to the
since
line.
then,
They
he
could
hasn't
use a
let
big
up.
shot here to get
And this team has not let up at all.
Good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Watson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Ryan against Smith.
Bryant trying to post up here, get something happen.
Fades. Here's
No
Ezeli,
go,
and that one's
but
good.
Ezeli gets the rebound, puts it back in. And you know what? Maybe players playing out of position on this team is hurting them too. I mean, Carmelo can play power forward,
Just like
but
he got there.
Smith kicks to Ajinça.
these guys may not be playing at their
1:03 left in
best
the
playing
first
out
half
of
of the
position
game.
like this.
Here's Harden.
Harden getting by Melo. Harden with the hook
Denver
shot.
grabs the
A wild
miss.
hook, no good.
Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Anthony with the screen on Harden. Watson kicks to Anthony. There's the pick.
The Nuggets get a three-pointer maybe to close out this half.
He goes up again.
Ezeli with a good
Ezeli
rebound though.
gets the
Nice
bucket.
putback.
They are not
That helps. Every
rotating
little bit
nearly
helps.
quickly enough on defense
Ezeli feels
down
like he
low.
got fouled
Gotta
on
get
that one, but
quicker
the
there.
referees did not
And
call
even
it.
if cost them some foul trouble. I mean, they need to start putting some
Oh,
bodies
Harden.
on bodies. Be
Some
physical.
razzle dazzle.
Harden's shot is good.
They're spraying them home. For
Man,
big
he's a
rain
machine.
Today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
Here is Watson. Outside Anthony. Anthony right side.
Carmelo trying to answer back, but he can't get it to go. And Harden's going to try to take one more shot. Looks like here, when the time runs out, he does. And it's money again. This dude is lethal.
Good ball movement anyway. Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Jimmy Harden.
Outside, Kobe. That misses.
Wow, this is bad.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thunder lead by 16. And now we'll send it
This
down
might be
to
the
Doris
first
Burke, who's standing by
blowout we're going
courtside.
to get in this tournament.
Scott, a nice pace to this game right off the bat. How do you achieve that tempo?
Well, we want to be a defensive team first. We want to contest shots and rebound and run in transition. That's what we did in that first quarter.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
50%, 75% three-point shooting. 3-point percentage is pretty even. James Harden, though, with 23 points already in the first half. He's going for 40 tonight. Jerome Jordan contributing with rebounds. Harden's also getting 4 assists.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Jordan is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Harden, and it's Rose, and it's Parker in at the 3 slot. That's the route for Scott Brooks.
You know, to Bryant, Kobe Bryant, back to Levine.
Here's Levine.
Nuggets need to find a way to make a run here.
Levine. He tries for 3. Teletovic.
That's not going to do it. They can hopefully they need to work by trying to get within.
With that last one. Rose attacking.
I would say get within 8 by the time the fourth quarter starts. They'll be in position to do something.
There's the dish to
Ooh, good deflection by Carmelo Anthony. Will driving inside, knocking his man down. No foul.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Levine. Back to Anthony.
Thunder's defense is not giving these guys any space to do anything.
Lets it go from 11. Blocked.
And Jabari Parker with a wonderful defensive play on Carmelo Anthony. Did not bite on the offensive moves at all. He ain't got a block. Now James Harden's going to go to work. He's got a little lane. He's passing out, finds up a man. James Harden is just too good tonight. He's way too good tonight.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Kobe.
Denver has 2 players who are elite at creating their own shot. You would think they could get some more offense going, but the starter defense maybe is just too good. Double for 3. He breaks it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Harden the pass to Rose. Back to Harden.
And Harden, again, making space. He just continues to do that all night. He's been able to make space and get shots off.
Another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen. Wow.
You hear that from Steve Kerr. This is one of the worst defensive performances he's ever seen. That's bad. Aminu getting to the line, taking some punishment for it, but at least he's going to get to the line and try to do something here.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Dishes to Teletovic.
Oh, how do you miss that shot, Teletovic? Just the rebound, no, used to put back, so it's all good.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Here now, a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the 3. 5th on the list, Serge Ibaka.
It's amazing these days. There's just so many good outside shooting big.
All right, Denver down 21 points. My goodness.
Now the floor is spread all over the place.
Can they cut that down? No, another miss.
4 and 5 spot.
This is a rout. Feeling pretty bad right now for Jehovah. I mean, his team looked good on paper, but this Thunder team is just on another level, it looks like.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Aminu. Feeds to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Ibaka sets the pick for Anthony. An easy layup after coming
Carmelo
off the
getting a good shot finally.
Anthony's got 12 in the game.
But yeah, it's looking like
elite scores, no doubt.
I mean, you know, we'll find out. We'll find out in the next round. Was it the Nuggets that were they just that bad of a team, or are the Thunder that good of a team? We'll see how they fare in the next round. And of course, there's still plenty of time in this game. It's not to say that this game's over yet, but it's just not looking good.
I think he's become a much more consistent threat from long range as well. So that's why he's got a career score.
We're going to need a big push by Denver to get back into this one. And Harden with an open three-point shot, and he makes it, of course. 22-point lead.
He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out
Wow.
and run each and every chance they get. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Shot, high post. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you look at Carmelo Anthony, his quick release.
Seems like on the Thunder, I haven't even seen anyone else score really besides James Harden. I mean, it looks like James Harden is doing everything when it comes to scoring. He's not shy of taking the shots, that's for sure. Carmelo with a nice open look, and he can't hit it. Just snake bit.
Thunder leading by 22.
Well, you know, Jabari Parker has looked great. And for a rookie, you know, it's great to see him getting some play time again. He's looked really good tonight.
And the question for Carmelo Anthony is a hard one to answer. When will he win that first title? He might not. There's no guarantees that just because you're a great player that you're going to win an NBA title. He was the third.
Harden with another three-point shot, another make. Oh, man. James Harden with 31 here already, and there's still 7 minutes to go. I mean, it is not at all, not by any means a stretch of the imagination that James Harden will have 40 points here before this third quarter ends. It's crazy. He could have 50 tonight. Zach LaVine taking the 3, trying to make up. Can't do it.
Not a high percentage look for him.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Anthony dishes to Ibaka. Back to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed.
Carmelo, that's out the Ibaka, and Ibaka gets blocked.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot
Shot
off
clock
in time.
violation. Just no sunshine in Denver's life right now.
Here's Rose. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Rose kicks to Parker.
Parker for 3, and he nails a 3-point shot. It's a 3-party here for Oklahoma City.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this
This
run.
is just disastrous.
The points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks.
I mean, this is really bad.
And Kobe gets it to go.
I just, you know, I think it's just a bad game from Denver. Their team is I mean, they got a solid team here. They got great offensive players. But man, the Thunder are just all over it tonight.
Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
I don't know if it's coaching, just preparation, leadership, something is going on. But the Thunder,
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
a record shop here.
Like layups out there, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
On the free throw, no good.
Zach LaVine's a nice look to Kobe Bryant, but James Harden's there defensively. Tends to get at the line.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha.
James Harden playing more defense in this game than he's played his entire NBA career.
He's more of a loner, and as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And
Got to be pretty upsetting for Kobe Bryant and Carmelo Anthony to possibly be out of the first round again.
Checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Bryant. And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the
All right,
wrong
Derrick
way.
Rose working on Zach LaVine. Rose got space. Layup is no good. Carmelo with another rebound. See if Denver can get something to go here. Oh, nice spin move by Carmelo. He gets fouled. He's going to hit two at the free throw line.
He pushes the right buttons.
So Denver, you know, they're getting some work out of this from the free throw line. They're getting
He's got
something.
2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to.
They can keep up this type of gameplay. Keep this game a grind. Keep getting points to the free throw line.
He's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season.
They may be able to get back into this somehow.
From the stripe.
Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups.
You got to close
in
within 10 points
14
before the
out of
fourth
last
quarter.
15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West hit over 72%.
Oh, why is Harden getting that much space? Why was he just?
Maybe time to take a fresh look at a.
That's too much space for James Harden.
Playoff structure.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in.
There goes Carmelo Anthony. That's a much-needed
got 5
bucket.
points now in the quarter.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And last season, the 7th and 8th seed in the East made the playoffs with worse records than the 9th.
Harden going to work, and Carmelo, a nice
team
pass.
in the
Television.
West. Sure, the conference playoff structure.
Rose has it back out to Television. Taking a three-point, quick three-point shot. Wow, and he hits that.
Much less of a concern. I would say amen to that.
And for the Nuggets, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37%
That was a
from the
quick
floor.
shot, too. That was just quick strikeability right
passes
there.
to Ibaka. Out to the wing. And Aminu kicks to Levine. Ibaka dishes to Aminu. Just 5 to shoot. The fader. And Denver again with the bucket.
And guys, I think the biggest advantage to a so-called top 16 playoff seeding is that it would possibly make for a more competitive finals. It's a playoff series that garners international attention anyway. You want to make sure that the last 2 teams standing are truly the best in the NBA.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Fires for 3.
Rose is a long three-pointer,
Rose,
no good. Thunder have not been shy at all about taking those three-point shots. Kobe Bryant, he's got space to take a shot if he wants to from here. Carmelo's looking like he wants the ball down low. He gets it down low. Working on Rose in the paint. Or Caldwell Pope in the paint.
Don't take
Nice,
your
good
eyes
bucket.
off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And it's Rose penetrating. Comes up empty.
Rose
down
missing a
low.
layup.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Carmelo Anthony's been doing a great job on the boards in this quarter.
Anthony dishes to Kobe.
Oh!
Back to Anthony.
Kobe had a look for a second, but thinks Sweat better of it. Passes it up to Carmelo. Carmelo's trying to create something. Defense is all over him. Kobe Bryant with the offensive rebound. He gets stuffed. That Thunder defense looking great. James Harden going up against Carmelo, but he gets the foul, and James Harden gets 2 free throws.
So he'll shoot 2 right here.
Will James Harden
free throw attempts of the game.
get 40 points with 2.5 minutes left to go in this quarter?
1 falls for the Thunder.
I believe he did Schulte's free throws. Harden will be at 35.
The Nuggets also changing it up. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Ibaka. Pondexter comes in for Anthony. And it's Watson in for Kobe. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. They set the pick. Levine kicks to Watson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hood's checked in for James Harden.
Okay, James Harden's sitting down, so no, he's not going to get 40 points in this quarter. I mean, 40 points in the first 3 quarters. But he's still a threat to go for 50, and he probably will certainly hit 40 before the game's over. Oh, what kind of horrible look was that?
And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Man. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just
May with Harden on the bench. There you go. That's good defense on the Nuggets. May with Harden on the bench. The Nuggets can slowly get something going.
And too long on the shot.
Levine has not been effective tonight.
Oklahoma City's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Smith the pass to Hood. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to
Pope
Smith.
passes to Smith. Smith's going in. Passes back to Caldwell Pope. Pope trying to create. And he gets some free throws.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Watson kicks to Pondexter. Watson the pass to Levine, and there's the feed to Aminu. Out to the wing, shot clock at 6. Here's
Levine with the miss. Ezeli, the putback opportunity, but no go.
Smith outside. Pass to Hood. Smith dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Smith. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope loses it. Zach Levine. He's not always got a one-on-one situation. Passes it to Pondexter, back to Levine, back out for 3. So, Ezeli's not going to take that shot. Just going to have to slow it down here and work a shot through the offense.
Pondexter, the pass to Ezeli. Feeds to Aminu. Here's Levine.
Man, that no one can get a good look. Everyone is just smothered right now.
And again, Denver, no good.
The Thunder defense pulls through.
They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now here's Parker. 13 points in the game. Here's Ajinça. A great
one-two
punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. No challenge from the defense.
Nasty
there.
dunk by
Clark could have
Ajinça.
put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma.
Coming up this Wednesday.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from James Harden.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Just great assists like the one we just saw.
Oklahoma City shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. So on the floor for Denver. Webster out there with Watson. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rudez.
Man, even the Thunder's bench, they're just
here's Webster.
able to capitalize here.
You know, sports medicine.
Webster, I don't know what
really
he's really done.
to keeping NBA players
Nuggets
on
bench
the
has
court.
not been
It's
too
getting so advanced.
active
as
at
are
all.
most
The
things
stars
when it
haven't
comes
been
to
too great.
performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've
It's
discovered
all
a
now
new
a very,
knee
very
ligament.
forgettable game for all these
I think
players.
they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
Here is Ajinça. Back to Smith. And the pass to Hood. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Denver shooting just 34% from the floor. Webster with it. Now Smith defending. Now here's Webster. To the left side wing.
Watson had it.
Kicks to Webster.
Had a three-point look there. It looked
It's
like.
good, and Watson picking
All
up
right,
the
Webster
assist.
hitting a
You can't leave
much-needed
him alone,
three-point shot.
especially from long range.
But
We've gone about a minute and a half into the
I mean,
fourth
everything
quarter.
at this point is moot. With 10 minutes to go, I just don't see them coming back no matter how good they start playing. They're down 29 points.
Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Roberson takes the 12-footer and hits.
This could possibly be the biggest blowout we've seen in Gamefaqs Sim tournament history.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Pondexter.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area. Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Smith the pass to Hood. Kicks to Ajinça. The dish now to Smith. Here's Roberson. Webster covering. Shot from 12. A second chance effort. And McAdoo kicks to Hood. Pass to McAdoo. A runner. The shot misses.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Now Webster. Pass to Rudez. Here's Azili. He kicks it to Watson. Lets it go with a 3.
I'm wondering if Nuggets have
Ajinça's got
pinched their
4
players
rebounds
for
now
good.
tonight. We talk about steals.
Maybe
one of the
not,
hardest
but
stats to replace. Some players
they
just
might
have
say,
the
hey,
knack.
this game's been over a long time ago, and they don't want to risk anybody. I don't know what
Take
they're
the ball away from
not
opponents,
risking
a
them
great
for. I
stealer.
guess just
mean,
general
it's
health.
hard to replace that in your lineup.
Because there's no more
Steals
games after this
require
one.
special knack,
This is it for them.
quickness, anticipation. You know, guys that do a good job of ball hawking can really get into an opposing player's head, too.
Here's Pondexter, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You look at hard fouls and what's now considered a flagrant foul. The referees and the league has really sort of changed the rule over the course of the last decade, and I think it's for the better. It used to be you could get away with basically mugging a player. Now you have to be more careful, and I think it's good for the protection of the player and for the improvement of the game.
Uhoa, my condolences, man. This is I don't know. Your team looks good on paper. It's just this game has been horrible for them. Nobody's been able to get their offense going, and the Thunder have just been off the charts. James Harden has been destroying. From the opening tip, James Harden's been destroying it. So really, he's the man to blame. But Thunder as a whole have been playing great. Their defense has been ridiculous. Yeah, it's been bad. It's been real bad.
And here's Watson. He feeds it to Azili. He used that pick to get in close.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
C.J. Watson at 6'2" is an outstanding shooting combo guard. He's an excellent marksman from behind the three-point line, which helps his team space the floor, but he's also an underrated defender.
The feed to Robertson. He dishes it to Ajinça.
I don't know if we're going to see Carmelo Anthony or
Here's
Kobe
the
Bryant
pass to
back in this
Smith.
one.
To the left side wing. Here's Hood. So the whistle blows.
More
on
free
the
throws
shot.
for the
2
Thunder
free
as
throws
well.
For the contact right there. And for Watson, between his outside shooting guys and his solid defense, he makes a nice backup.
Yeah, pretty good at getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. You know, a player who spent a little time in the D-League out of college and now has really solidified his place as an NBA player.
Both free throws good from Hood.
Well, the league's so focused on creating parity with the luxury tax and revenue sharing, but I think the max contract limits encourage stars.
James Harden earlier was saying that he was going to be out for blood in this tournament.
Likely to spread out.
And I mean, so far we've seen that.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to
But,
his teammate there. Nicely done.
It'll be real interesting to see how he's going to be in the second round. He's going to be the same way as he was here tonight. Because tonight, if he would have had the minutes, he could have had 50 points. There's no doubt about that.
Passes it to McAdoo.
That man was all over the place.
Well, when you talk, Clark, about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James.
Both Carmelo Anthony and James Harden are back home on their original teams, but
I mean, he's one of the biggest stars.
Well, one man made his team a lot happier today, that's for sure.
Magnitude of his celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, vets are limited to about a third of the cap. You boosted it to 40 or 50%. I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry.
Smith, the pass to Roberson. Back to Smith. Here's Hood. Down low. And he hits it just before the shot.
Another easy bucket for the Thunder. I mean, there's scrubs and just everybody is just on point. 30-point game.
Watson kicks to Pondexter. And 2 free throws.
This is pretty much just bench versus bench right now.
The whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2 seasons ago, the Twyman-Stokes Best Teammate, and the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
Best Teammate award, I never even heard of that.
Realizes the incredible story of Jack Twyman and Maurice Stokes. Stokes, an NBA All-Star in each of his first 3 seasons, but in a game in 1958, he took a hard fall, hit his head, and thereafter became paralyzed.
One of the saddest and most moving stories in the history of sports. Stokes was waived by the team, and his family couldn't afford
All
a
right,
gigantic
Smith
medical
is
bill,
picking
but
the
his
ball
teammate,
up.
Jack Twyman worked tirelessly on his
It'd be
behalf.
nice to see maybe
Tremendous
Levine get a few
story
more
of
minutes here for
love,
development purposes,
caring,
but
and service in a tough situation.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we.
so Webster, you know, he's tried to make something happen in the second unit, but he hasn't been able to do much of that. Just no one on the Nuggets has really been able to get going tonight.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Hopefully Carmelo Anthony handles this loss a lot better than he handled last season's loss when he tried to attack a player during the post-game interview. But he has to be frustrated. Just terrible seasons with the Knicks. 2 terrible simulation tournaments in a row.
Misses off the left iron.
Nothing going Carmelo's way.
5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Roberson the pass to McAdoo. The drive by Smith.
Some of the players on the Nuggets bench are not even looking at the game. Look at that. They're looking away at the crowd. They don't even want to see what's going on the floor.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Their next game
That's upsetting.
as the Nets come into town. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Here's Webster. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the
Webster getting 2 at the free throw line.
Hey guys, the league has taken some
Ajinça looks like he reminds me of Mark Blount.
We've seen a lot of rule changes with hand checks.
You guys remember Mark Blount played for the Celtics for a few years. Played for the Timberwolves for a couple years.
By the league to speed up the game. It doesn't
Early
seem like the league is
2000s.
done.
Yeah, you know, and I think
that's what he
more
looks like
can
to
be
me.
done, Kevin. Cutting down on timeouts. You see in soccer, they just run a little sponsor banner in the corner of the screen while the ball is in play. Continuous play. Continuous play. Reduce the number of free throws, I think, is another step, but that would be more a result of not fouling than teams not getting to the line.
And yes, sir,
Agenza has been doing quite well here.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball
This
movement's been
ending of the
fantastic
game.
here, the last few possessions.
I mean, it's crazy. The Thunder are still
Watson
able to
dishes to
score even with their
Vasily.
bench players. Still playing
Feeds it
pretty
to
good
Webster.
defense. I think this coach had their team just much better
Kicks
prepared.
it to Azili. Dishes it to Pondexter. Lets it go from deep. And C.J. Watson good for 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Roberson kicks to Aginsa. Here's Hood. Second chance shot.
Hood the
And
miss.
he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
But 2 free throws
You gotta
coming their
like the
way.
fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that,
Lots
they're
of free
making
throws
their
tonight.
free throws in this half.
Physical game.
That bodes well going forward.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big
I'm interested to see Denver Nuggets fast break points after this game because they have not, at least to my eye, they haven't been making a lot of fast break points at all. They've been shut down every time in the fast break.
Better position now than they were a few
And maybe a big reason why they're getting beat down like this. Bad pass by Pope. Pondexter gets the steal.
One-on-one fast break. Pondexter dishes to Webster.
But see, I mean, even on their fast break opportunities, the Nuggets or the Thunder just recover so
They
quickly.
set the pick.
The Nuggets are unable to get easy
Thunder
buckets.
with the rebound.
And that's been happening all
Aginsa's got
night.
Rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Smith outside. The dish to Aginsa. And McAdoo kicks to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. That's good.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage
Oh, well,
shots
Pope
in
looking
the
great
paint.
tonight.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Now Watson. Pass to Pondexter. He kicks it to Watson. 14 feet away, and it comes off the
No
front
good
of the
for
rim.
Watson. Smith
For
bringing it
Oklahoma
back
City,
down.
they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46.
And yeah, this is
There's the
this is
pick.
just one of those games. The first
the
time
pass
we've
to
had a
Aginsa.
major blowout in any game, I think, in any of our both 2 seasons
He feeds
here.
it to Caldwell Pope.
But we had a couple of games, that were relatively blowouts in the first season, but
That's
nothing
chipped
like this.
and
This one is
stolen by
just really
Watson.
bad.
3
And
on 3.
the Stars hardly played at all in the fourth quarters here.
The pass to Rudez.
Because this game was decided a long time ago.
The feed to Webster.
Started out with James Harden coming out there,
Buries it from
hitting
about
that
10
opening
feet away.
three-point shot.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing
He almost had
blowout.
40 in the
Big-time
third quarter.
dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Thunder.
Tonight they seem committed to
And
the three-point
this is
shot.
where we're at
Certainly was
now.
their main meal.
This
Their bread
this
and
crowd's
butter, if you
happy,
will.
that's for sure.
And so check it out.
And the Thunder's role players getting a lot of playing time here. It's going to help them out later on in the tournament. Be very
Standout
beneficial.
performance It was for Harden. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches.
So this is the team. I said
Definitely
this game started. There's no team that stood out to me as teams that could win it all. But right now, this Thunder team
You know, if this had come
is the
earlier,
team that
they
could
might
do
have
it.
been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Uhova, Aginsa says Aginsa's going to get a double-double. Tears are streaming down his face right now, and I can't blame him, man. This is painful to watch. I mean, this hurts me, and it's not my team, but it's just.
And that one
Well, you know what it
misses.
is. You look at
Well,
this
Thunder by
roster,
8
and
of
you think
16
this
from the
Nuggets
field
team's
on
going
the
to do a
floor
lot of
with
work.
exactly 50%.
You got Carmelo Anthony. You got Kobe Bryant.
And
Two
McAdoo
veterans
kicks
who are
to
great at
Smith.
creating their own shots. Zach LaVine was a really
Here's
interesting
Hood.
point
He's
guard
covered by
prospect to be
Watson.
playing.
To the paint, 6 to shoot.
Kendrick
Here's Aginsa.
Perkins.
Rebound by Pondexter.
It looked like a great
Denver's
team
gotten
on
off
paper.
4
Just
three-quarters
tonight,
in the
maybe
final quarter,
the fact that
and 2 of
Carmelo
them
and
have
Perkins are
fallen.
playing a little bit
It's
out of
9
position,
seconds separating the shot
that
clock
might have hurt
remaining.
them.
Webster.
It seemed like Kobe Bryant had
Vasily
no
dishes to
shot
Watson.
at all
Pass to
of
Webster. feeds it to Azili.
stopping James Harden
Caldwell Pope
or
kicks to
Aminu.
Smith.
Aminu and Bryant, they couldn't do anything against James Harden. I mean, it was just like he was out there playing by himself. And yeah, I think really defense failed them horribly tonight.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on this win. It was a team effort, aided by the
You'll notice
electric home crowd
not a
atmosphere.
beat of sweat on James Harden.
We just trying to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. That was amazing tonight. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. And we got a good victory at home.
No sweat on Harden because Harden hasn't played in like 2 years. He was resting so long after that
Thank you, Doris. And
beating
folks,
in the
that
first
about
half.
concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks
Pretty
for
bad
watching.
one, pretty bad.
As
Maybe it was
we
from that
leave
home
you
court
with our
advantage.
Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
Maybe that hurt the Nuggets tonight. Let's see those James Harden highlights. We actually get James Harden highlights now. We're going to get some weird... Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, he was just all over the place. 35 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. And don't forget, that 35 points, that was mostly in 3 quarters. I don't even know if he saw any minutes in the 4th quarter. He came out with like 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd, and we never saw him again. Just setting the world on fire. Long-range 3-point bombs, inside shots. Wherever you needed it, James Harden was there to give it to you. Yeah, Kobe Bryant just could not guard him at all. Father Time has caught up Kobe's defense. And the beard rained down supreme tonight. Back home in Oklahoma, made it look easy. Inside shots. I mean, whoever plays in the 2nd round, they're going to have to put a body on James Harden all game. This guy single-handedly will destroy your team. Look at the box score. 35 points. 5 3-pointers from James Harden. Jabari Parker with 13. Yeah, I mean, really, that was all James Harden. I mean, there's been good contribution from Parker and Telezovic, and, Rose did a little bit here and there, but James Harden, great defense, and very healthy 3-point shooting. What won Thunder of the day here. Plus 29 for James Harden. Go to the Denver side of things. Carmelo Anthony with 17 points. Wow, minus 26, minus 28. Zach LaVine, a horrible minus 30. He was not prepared to take on the responsibility of this game, it looks like. Kobe had 16 points. And after that, I mean, just fell off. They couldn't really get going from beyond the arc. Let me see how many shots James Harden took. Harden only took 20 field goals. I think he was taking 30 shots tonight, but he only took 20. Just a really devastating 20 shots. Field goal percentage, wow, that tells a story. 38% for the Nuggets, 52% for the Thunder. 45% three-pointers to 35%. Neither team was great at the free throw line. Fast break points. Denver actually didn't do too bad. I thought that would have been a lot worse. Points in the paint. Got beat there. Bench points, not so bad. Rebounding. Rebounding. They got 10 rebounds. That's a pretty big difference. Blocks. But yeah, just that Oklahoma City Thunder defense, man. They shut the Nuggets down pretty easily, I'll say. But all right. Sorry, Jehovah. Sorry it didn't work out. But, next season we do 8 teams again. Hopefully we can get on board that one. I recommend maybe getting a younger group, at least a younger shooting guard, because when you go up against like someone like James Harden, Kobe Bryant just got murdered tonight. So I guess maybe Kobe. I don't know. I don't want to lay the blame all at Kobe's feet, but it was rough. It was rough. But thanks for watching, and that's it for this game. Game 3 is in the books. Speed Lehman goes on to the next round. We'll see what happens next. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.